Hello everyone, remember Diomedes? He is gonna have fun in this book. Let's just start right where we left off, shall we? Iliad, Book 5. Athena chose her favorites among the Achaeans, and to his luck, Diomedes was one of them. He strode across the battlefield, almost shining with glory. Dares, son of Hephaestus, had two sons, Phegeus and Aeneas, who now steered their chariot towards Diomedes, ready to fight. First of their spears missed the son of Tydeus, only for him to hit one of the brothers in the chest. Phegeus fell off the chariot, Aeneas jumping right after him. Diomedes would have killed him too if Hephaestus didn't save him, taking Aeneas far away from the battle. Dares needed at least one of his sons to survive. The Trojans saw the separation of the brothers and grew mad with anger. Ares, standing by their side, may have also helped until Athena grabbed him aside. "Let the mortals do the battling for now," she said. "Let's not intrude." She set Ares by the river Scamandros. At this point, the Greeks turned the battle around. They killed many, each general doing their part. But no one battled as Diomedes. He was a battle fury packed inside a man. Pandaros, son of Lycaon, saw this, and he knew that he can hit him. He drew his bow and shot. The arrow drove through the shoulder of Diomedes. When Pandaros saw that he has hit the great Achaean, he did a little victory dance. "Diomedes will die soon, thank you, Apollo." But the arrow merely annoyed Diomedes. He spoke to his friend Sthenelus to help him get the arrow out of his shoulder, so he can continue killing people in peace. Sthenelus did as he was asked and took the arrow out, piercing it through. After this was done, Diomedes called to the heavens. "Athena, if you ever stood by my father Tydeus, help me," he called out. "Help me kill the man that hurt me." And Athena listened. Like you would believe gods shouldn't pick favorites, but they did, and Diomedes is her boy. She made him stronger, lighter, faster, took away the mist from his eyes that hid the gods among the battlefield. Instructions were simple. Stay away from the gods, unless it's Aphrodite. If it's her, feel free to attack. Simple enough. I'm just going to say, Diomedes decimated the Trojans. He was like a lion dropped between the sheep. They had no chance. Aeneas saw all of this. He found Pandaros among the warriors and learned of who Diomedes was. If it wasn't son of Tydeus, one would think it could be a god in disguise, or at least that this man was helped by a god. "Who cares?" Aeneas said. "They will attack him no matter what." Him and Pandaros mounted the chariot of Aeneas. Aeneas was driving, Pandaros was to attack. Sthenelus saw the chariot approach and warned Diomedes. He wanted him to run, but son of Tydeus had other plans. Athena is with him, and with luck, they will be able to kill them both and steal the horses of Aeneas, which were of the same breed as ones that were given to Tros, raised by Zeus himself. As they approach, Pandaros speaks to Diomedes. He basically describes his incoming attack as he throws his spear at Diomedes, who raises his shield. The spear goes through and Pandaros rejoices, telling the son of Tydeus how he is a dead man because he hit him. Meanwhile, Diomedes looks at the spear, looks at the fact that he is not hurt, and simply states, "You missed." Now it was time for Diomedes to throw his spear, and with the help of Athena, it did not miss. Diomedes had a spear and he tore it through Pandaros' teeth. Pandaros' body fell from the chariot. Aeneas immediately jumped off too, taking a stand above his body, shield and spear in hand. They won't take him. They won't strip him for trophies. But Diomedes had other ideas. He carried a boulder, a huge one, and hit Aeneas in his hip. It tore through him and he wouldn't have lived if his mother, Aphrodite, didn't notice what was happening. She descended quickly and protected Aeneas from incoming Diomedes. Aphrodite picked him up and started carrying her son away. But if you remember the instructions Athena gave Diomedes, he could hurt one goddess, and it so happened to be Aphrodite. The son of Tydeus chased after them and struck. His bronze sword stabbed Aphrodite in her wrist. She screamed as she bled and dropped her son, who was quickly picked up by Apollo. Diomedes hurled insults at her as Iris took Aphrodite out from the battlefield. Now that was supposed to be it, the only god he should have chased. But there was bloodlust in Diomedes now, excitement of him, a mortal, hurting a god. Seeing through the mist, he saw Apollo himself carrying Aeneas, yet he chose to attack anyway. 3 times he charged, only to be blocked by the god of the sun, as if he was whacking away a fly. For the 4th time, Apollo shouted, "Think, Diomedes, you are not equal to the gods. Never will. Back off." And so he did, while Apollo carried Aeneas away to safety, to be healed by Leto and Artemis. While he was healing, Apollo cast the figure of Aeneas among the battlefield. After that, he found Ares and spoke to him. "Ares, Ares, curse of men, murderer, breaker of cities. Don't you wanna take out this guy?" Phoebus Apollo spoke. "He hurt Aphrodite and tried to hurt me. Go and take away his pride a little, will you?" And so Ares joined the Trojan ranks, disguised as Acamas. He spurred the Trojans on. Sarpedon had some complaining to do though, saying that Hector doesn't fight enough, instead he hides in the back. As some say, actions speak more than words. So Hector listened to the complaints, jumped from his chariot, and walked to the front lines. He will fight. So it was Ares and Hector on the battlefield. Aeneas returned now healed, thanks to Leto and Artemis. On the Achaean side, it was the 2 Ajaxes and Odysseus and Diomedes who were hyping up their warriors to fight. Agamemnon charged and the fighting continued, both sides killing warrior after warrior, name after name. Hector strode towards the Achaeans with Ares by his side. Diomedes, seeing this without the mist covering the gods, shuddered. The god of war was among them, and he wasn't on their side. Diomedes instructed his warriors to keep fighting the Trojans, but not straight on, as long as there is a god among their ranks. Tlepolemus and Sarpedon fight, Sarpedon winning, but getting hit in the thigh. They drag him away among the Trojans, while the Greeks carry Tlepolemus's body. This enrages Odysseus, and he kills many until Hector stands nearby, hearing Sarpedon's plea to save him. The Achaeans retreat slowly, with Ares on the enemy side. Hera saw her favorites being decimated. Ares had to be stopped. Without delay, she went to Athena, and together they flew to Zeus. "Are you not gonna stop Ares?" Hera asked her husband. "Are you like Apollo and Aphrodite, who watch this madman kill with glee?" Zeus agreed with his wife. Let Athena on the battlefield, she can calm him down. Hera joined Athena too, and together they descended. Hera disguised herself as a warrior Stentor and started hyping the men up. Meanwhile, Athena found Diomedes. He was standing by his horses, wiping away the blood from the wound Pandaros had inflicted. Athena talked to him and couldn't believe how easily he gave up. Wasn't he the son of Tydeus? Now Diomedes pretty much had it, with people and gods comparing him to his dad. He would fight, but Athena herself told him not to when there were gods around. And lo and behold, Ares was like right there. "No matter," said Athena, "I will help you strike." She pushed Sthenelus away, climbed the chariot, and waited for Diomedes to join her. They drove towards Ares, Athena holding the reins, invisible thanks to a helmet from Hades. When Ares saw Diomedes speeding towards him, he smiled. Finally, a worthy opponent. Ares attacked, but Athena grabbed his spear and forced it to miss. At the same time, she guided the one trusted by Diomedes. It slid right inside the base of Ares' belly. It tore his flesh, and after that, the son of Tydeus pulled it out. Ares screamed so loud every warrior heard it. For a second, terror took over the battlefield. Ares escaped Troy in a cloud, running to his father Zeus to complain. He is bleeding, while Athena is out there doing her shenanigans. That's not fair. Zeus does also choose his favorites, unfortunately, and sadly Ares was not one of them. Still, he was his kid, so the least he could do is have him healed. If he was a child of anyone else, let's say he wouldn't be sitting on Olympus anymore. Paon, who is the god of healing mentioned only a few times, but he is in the Iliad, heals up Ares as Athena and Hera return to Olympus. The end. This book is one of my favorites just by how absolutely ham Diomedes goes. Gods don't care. He is out for blood. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. As always, thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps a lot. See you next time. Bye bye.